bit of background. I have not played this game before. I played Amnesia, The Dark Descent, and I thought that was a great game. I don't usually play horror games or scary games, whatever you classify them, but I've lately been wanting to, an urge to kind of find something that can scare me, and most things do not. Oh, screw you. So yes, I'm going to play this game. I hear it's very good, very scary. I hope you enjoy. If you don't usually play scary games, you can watch me play it instead to get scared, and I will play it for you, even if I honestly shouldn't get scared myself. It probably will not happen, but you'll find out. So this is it. Penumbra, Overture. I'm not bad at action games. I'm not sure I want a real challenge. I would go for normal, because anything other than normal is weird.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made.
Good.
Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline.
That's pretty impressive.
His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Okay, so we're off on adventure. I have not read anything about this game or heard anything other than that it's good. I like to go in knowing as little as possible. Finally we're almost done and there's still my gear apart from home, but the chances are you can still pick things up using left mouse and you take a closer look at things using right mouse. I'm glad that your home uses terminologies like left mouse and right mouse, because it makes it very simple for me to learn. Is it supposed to be? I don't think it's supposed to be white. Oh my. Apparently it's just foggy. Here. Well, I prepared myself for this game. We got a drink, game knows how to exsanguinate me. You'll be able to replace the blood with soda. I don't think I'm supposed to be blind. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Okay, so I fixed the problem. I don't really understand why it happened, but whiskey empty Shane. You are ashamed. Do you hear that, Jack Daniels? Jake Daniels tricked me. It's a nice clinking sound you got there. Got all those tacky shark jaws. Yes, Campbell's soup. And stick on the ceiling. A pretty flat jacket. This is my sleeping bag, and I will use it as a pillow while I'm here. This is my bed. It stinks apparently. Now, this drawer. Flashlight. Hello, chair. You may go back under the table now. This is an old map. But landmarks don't change because they are eternal. I found the letter. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember you by, in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board, but taking shifts because of it. No way to get you a rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know at life at sea? Nothing, that's what. I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely, and please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. You know, I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time. But I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. I would too, probably. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Store them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a bit of special treatment once in a while. She is hiding the goods from everyone. This woman is a monster. I better take this whiskey. Oh my... I had better watch where I step. Better just get up on this table here. Be safer from the glass shards. Oh. Excellent. Where's that emergency glow stick? Oh no. It is locked. And the key, mine is in the tab. Oh, I'm good at this game. Batteries. Glow stick. Somewhere out there must be land. Or we're going to Atlantis. Either way, I think I'll be happy. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard. Why is it snowing? It formed around me. I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation and my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. And the hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. I just need to make it igloo. I think I'm going to stop this video here. Now I got everything started. Can I save? Yeah, I'll just leave it up. And I'll be right back in a minute. Or 2, or 9. We'll see. This game is far too scary. There's snow everywhere. I'll be back.